morning students, and this is the letter writing topic that we have started. Actually guys, in standard 9th, means those students who are in standard 10th now, I have taught the letter writing last year to them, so it is very easy. Still, many students have a doubt in their mind regarding the format of the letter. Actually, they are capable, good enough to write the letter, but what is the format? Many students of standard 10th and 9th have called me and asked about the format. Ma'am, one time please, you just give us the format, then it is very easy for us to write the letter. You know students, there are two types of letters, namely formal and informal. Formal means official letters, okay? Official means what? Official means suppose you want to write a letter to your class teacher asking for some leave, or either you have sickness at home and you wanted some leave. At that time you can write the official letter. This is called formal letter. Another type is informal letter, means friendly letters, those which we are writing to our relatives, friends, okay? So there are two types of letter. Clear guys? Because many students have doubt here only. Two types of letter, formal and informal. Formal means official letters, informal means friendly letters. Official letters means, as I given the example to you, that the letter you are writing to your class teacher. Informal letters mean not only class teacher, whatever in the library or to the principal, okay? And informal means you are writing the letter to your friend circle, your relatives. So there are two types. Now here we can use the traditional method of writing, but right now we are using the computer generated method of writing in letter writing. I will repeat this topic. You know there are two types of letters, that is formal and informal. So we can follow the traditional method that we are following, but now there is a new method that is known as computer generated method of writing, and this method has its own format. And you have to follow the format only, because beta dekho, that letter comes for 5 marks, okay? So how we can bifurcate the letter? I want to tell you that according to this you have to write. Suppose I have written, we will first see the format. Format of the letter is sender's address, okay? Means suppose I am writing the letter, then here my address comes. Date. Then after receiver's address, to whom we are going to write the letter. Not there in informal letter. Receiver's address, if you are writing informal letter, then there is no need to write receiver's address. Next part is salutation. That dear ma'am, dear sir, respected sir, whatever. Then subject, not there in informal letter. Subject means suppose you want to get or write the letter for application of leave. So your subject is application for getting leave of 10 days. This is your subject. So, but informal letter means in friendly letter, or the letter which we are writing to our relatives and friends, there is no need to write the subject. Okay guys, see, receiver's address and subject, these are the two parts which comes only in a formal letter, not in informal. Next is body. Body means whatever you are writing in the form of paragraph. This is known as body. And last part is complementary clause. Yours faithfully, yours lovingly, whatever you are writing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are the 7 parts. You have to follow the format while writing the letter. Now how the teacher will check your letter? It is also have some specific method. Sender address, date, receiver's address and salutation including subject has 2 marks. Listen guys, I repeat. Sender's address, date, receiver's address, salutation and subject has 2 marks. Okay. Body again has 2 marks. And this complementary clause has 1 mark. Means 2, 2, 1. This way the letter is bifurcated, and according to that you have to write the letter and you have to follow the format. And what I told you, that this receiver's address and subject is not included in informal letter. Clear guys? Now see what you have to do. You can take the screenshot of this content and write this in your grammar notebook. With example, I will give some one letter to you. Okay, that letter is informal because formal letter is very easy. Sorry, that is formal letter I am going to teach you. Informal letter is very easy, that we are writing to our parents, to our relatives, to our friends. Okay. So, have you taken the screenshot? Okay. Now see, you have to make the start like this because many of you have problem in the format. So, for getting the idea of the format, you have to copy down this format. Now, we will take some example of formal letter. In formal letter, you know, you just write sender's address, date, salutation, body and complimentary clause. Because you come to know from this that receiver's address and salutation is not going to come in informal letter. Okay. So, I am going to rub the content now. You can write, still I am rubbing here. Okay. So, you can write your content. And we will take one example of the letter heading. Now, the question is like this. Write the question first. Write a letter of complaint. Question of letter writing. Write a letter of complaint to a bookseller you can write parallelly with me, informing him about discrepancies in the books. He has sent you. Okay. Now see. First, you have to understand the question, that what is given in the question, because many of you are not getting the question. Then how they will write the letter, isn't it? So the question is like this: write a letter of complaint. Actually, you are going to write the letter of complaint to whom? To the bookseller. For what? For informing him about discrepancies. Means what? Difference in your wrong delivery, we can say. Discrepancies, wrong delivery. Suppose you have demanded 50 books to him and he has given only 30 books. So wrong delivery he has made. This is known as discrepancies. Means difference. You have brought 50 books but you got only 30. So 20, there is a difference of 20 in that. This is known as discrepancies. In the books he has sent you. Now see, as you know the question, you know the format. So write the format or write the letter. First of all, write the address, sender's address. The address is Triveni Secondary School. To the margin, attached to the margin, you have to write the letter. You have to write the address. You can't write the address in the middle. Attaching to the margin, you have to write the address of the receiver. So the Triveni Secondary School is the address of the receiver. Triveni Secondary School, near Parley Point. This is address near Parley Point, Surat. Okay. If you know the pin, then you can write the pin. The next, that leave one line here. See guys, leave one line here, then write the date. So suppose we have write the date of 26 October 2020. In this format only you have to write the date. Leave one line and then write date. Okay. Now then after again leave one line and attaching to the margin write the receiver's address. The Nutan Book Depot. The Nutan Book Depot, comma, Atwa lines, Surat. Okay. Then what you have written here? Sender's address, date, receiver's address. Then after fourth point is salutation or subject you can write. So here attaching to the margin only write the subject, complaint against wrong delivery. Complaint against wrong delivery. This is your subject. Now see, we will repeat. This is sender's address, leave one line, write date, again leave one line. This is receiver's address, then leave one line here, write subject. If you want to make underline you can. Then what is the subject? Complaint against the wrong delivery. Now I don't have space, so I will carry forward to the next slide. So here you can continue from here only. Okay. So after this salutation part comes. So write dear sir. This is also write attaching to the margin, comma. See, don't forget to give the comma. It is compulsory here to give the comma. Then start your body. Now see how many parts we have completed. Sender's address, date. Second, third one is receiver's address. Fourth one is subject. Fifth one is dear sir. It has 2 marks. Easy guys. This is known as salutation. This topic that you have written in the exam, you will directly get 2 marks. Now body. Now what the topic start? Which part start now? Body. So the body is like this. We had placed an order. Now you can make little paragraph. We had placed an order for books with your agency on you can write the date like 2nd October 2020. But we regret to inform, you parallelly write with me student, inform you that there have been some discrepancies. There have been some discrepancies. Now write second line from the paragraph. Against the order of against the order of 50 copies of 55 copies of Rain and Martin's grammar book we received only 15 copies and the rest 15 copies and the rest 40 copies were of Holy Faith grammar books. Those books named as which want to specify, write them in capital letter. First letter should be capital. Rain and Martin's grammar book, first letter is capital. Holy Faith grammar book, first letter is capital. So we need to give the student students the same books. Also, some of copies have certain pages missing. Also, some of copies have certain pages missing. The next is we request you to, after completion of this, start this from the new line. We request you to kindly solve our problem at the earliest as the schools have begun. And children should not suffer in their studies. Now here your body is completed. Again leave one line, but I don't have space, so I am not. But while writing, after writing body, leave one line and then write the complementary clause, that is yours faithfully. Yours faithfully. Om Gupta. Then after write your post, that is secretary. Okay guys, शायद तुम लोगों को दिख रहा होगा. See, this is the letter that we have completed. This is your formal letter. Just make the revise of this. See guys, your question is like this: write a letter of a complaint to a bookseller informing him about discrepancies in the book he has sent you. So this is the sentence address, that is Triveni Secondary School, here Parle Point, Surat. If you know the pin, then you can write. Otherwise it's okay, but nowadays it is compulsory to write the pin. Now leave one line here, then after write the date, then receiver's address, the Nutan Book Depot, Atwa Lines, Surat. Then leave one line, write subject, attach it to the margin only, complaint against wrong delivery. Then after leave one line and write dear sir. Then after this there is no need to leave the line. You can continue from the new line. We have placed an order for books with your agency on 2nd October. See, you are writing the letter on 26th, but you got them at, means you put the order on 2nd October, so before 20 or 24 days. But we regret to inform you that there have been some discrepancies. Now leave the content and start writing from new line. Against the order of 55 copies of Rain and Martin's grammar book, we issued only 15 copies and the rest 40 copies we are of Holy Faith grammar book. We need to give the student the same book. Also some of the copies have certain pages missing. If you want to write more then you can, but I have written only this. Then the concludatory part. We request you to kindly solve our problem at the earliest at the school. Schools have begun and children should not suffer in their studies. Then after leave one line here, compulsory. Some students have that doubt, ma'am, you haven't left the line. Okay, you haven't left the line, but you have to leave the line compulsory because I don't have a space. So yours faithfully, Om Gupta, secretary. This is the completion of one letter, and I know that with one example is enough for you. In informal letter, what is the difference? That this receiver's address and subject will not come. Otherwise, up to from here, the other format is same. Okay, so with this, what you have to write? Let's see how many time is remaining. See guys, you write this in your grammar notebook, and one homework I am giving to you, that you have to write the homework. Okay, so here there is no space. No, what you take screenshot of it first. Okay, have you taken the screenshot? Are you able to see up to here? Okay, now I am rubbing this and giving you one homework, and you have to write this homework of your own, of formal. Because why I am emphasizing the formal letter? Because informal you have written many up to standard 7. Now next homework for you is that homework question is write a letter to place an order with a sport equipment. Firm. For your school. This is the another formal letter. Write a letter to place an order with a sports equipment firm, that you want to means you have to take or order for sports equipment like ball and hockey sticks and whatever. So you have to order them for your school. So this is your homework. Follow the format and we will meet in the next lecture. Bye guys.